What's going on, Diego? This is Owen. I gave you a call a little bit earlier this afternoon, and this is the video that I wanted to send over. I was doing some research in the area, and I landed on your website, and that's why I gave you a call. I just noticed a couple minor issues here, and I wanted to shoot a video showing you how to fix it for yourself. So I'm just going to hop in here and do a quick website audit and show you personally a few things that'll help you rank higher and where you would get the most value from. So the first thing that I wanted to cover today is content. So when someone is searching for a plumber in Fontana on the internet, Google starts crawling websites. They're searching for information, and then they're going to try to rank that information. They're trying to find the most relevant content and rank that first, and then all the other websites come second, third, fourth, and so on. But in order to do that, they're looking for keywords or key phrases inside the content that's on your page, and they come through and read all that content, right? So for example, if someone's searching for a plumber in Fontana, California, and you have that keyword or that key phrase on your website, you immediately become more relevant, and there's a better chance that they're going to list you higher. So in addition to that, they actually come through here and they read all the content that's on your page, because they're trying to figure out whether or not you're an expert in this niche or this industry, what areas that you're serving, and then also the services that you're providing in those areas. So they like to see around 2,000 words on the home page here. I know it's crazy, right? It's a lot of words, but you're almost there because you're at a little over 1,000 words. If you were able to add that additional content and throw in those keywords, then it's going to make Google easier to find you relevant, right? Excuse me. Because you're going to be able to know what services that you offer. Because without those keywords and that content on your page here, it's kind of difficult for them to be able to rank you and find you relevant or an expert plumber, right? So adding that additional content on here with those keywords inside of it would really ensure that you would get onto that front page or begin ranking in the map pack, which is what I'm going to show you here next. So just wanted to cover that content real quick. I did a quick search for a plumber or a plumber Fontana, California, or CA. That's the big keyword for you guys out there. And it's pretty typical to see some Google ads running up here, and then the map that we all know and love, right, when we're searching for somewhere to go. Right below that, this is called the map pack, and the top 3 listed here are going to receive a lot of the work just because they're listed right away and they're really easy to find. So a good way to get into this map pack is something called citations, and a citation is your business name, address, and phone number listed into different directories throughout the web, kind of like Facebook, Yellow Pages, LinkedIn, Yelp even. Any website out there that's that gives people a different way to find you, that allows businesses to have their information in it, that's a directory. So the more citations you have, the better chance you have of showing up in this map pack section right here. And a good idea that I like to use is I like to see who's in the area and what directories or citations they have. Because if it's working well for them, it's also going to work well for you, Diego. And you can go out there and get the same citations and then keep adding some, and then you'll end up in this map pack section here. So I just wanted to cover that with you real quick. Make sure you knew about the map pack because it's super important. The next thing I wanted to cover below here, these websites here are called the organic section, and the same rules apply here. You want to be ideally on the front page and in these top 3 spots right here, so that the most amount of people are able to find you. So we can see the first one right here, it's Yelp. This is a directory. These are pretty easy to beat because Google prefers a local website like yourself, someone local to Fontana. This is a location page for Roto-Rooter, and this is also a location page. So let's take a look at this All City Plumbing for You location page, and right away we can see that it's pretty colorful. It's a decent looking website. They don't have a crazy amount of content on here, but they are targeting these keywords like plumbing service in Fontana, Fontana plumbers, excuse me, and then down here as well, plumbing services Fontana, California. So they're definitely going after those keywords, and same right here, cleaning in Fontana. I don't know if they're ranking for that or not, but they're really targeting those keywords. And I wanted to take a look at their website rating with you. This is a tool I use called Ahrefs to research websites. I went ahead and entered this that page in to kind of see what we're up against here, because the second thing, or actually now the third thing that I wanted to cover with you today, Diego, is the UR and the DR ratings over here. So the UR rating, this is the trust rating that you have, or how much trust your website has in the eyes of Google. And the DR rating is how much strength that your website has. And these 2 ratings usually are increased by backlinks. And what a backlink is, all it means is that there's a website out there that's pointing back to your website or linking back to your website. And for Google, it's a popularity contest. They want to see a lot of websites that are pointing back to you so that you have a lot of trust and power through those websites, and Google really, really likes that. So just wanted to cover those ratings real quick. This location page doesn't have a backlink profile. There's nothing coming through here from other websites. They're just ranking for these keywords, which is exactly what I want to talk about next. I want to position this to kind of show you guys that people are searching for Fontana Plumbing 40 times a month, and they're getting a good amount of that traffic because they're sitting in the #1 spot. Plumber Fontana, California, that key phrase is searched 200 times a month, and because they're in the second position, there's a lot of people finding their website. And this isn't their main website, it's just a location page. Another one, Plumber Fontana, it's another 300 people searching for that, and they're getting a lot of traffic because they're sitting in the second spot. So, excuse me, there's a lot of other keywords, or these keywords too, that you guys can add onto your website just to clarify the services that you guys are offering, and specifically like these keywords, the areas that you guys work in. But these are just the ones that this website is specifically targeting, and they're doing a decent job at it. They're getting a lot of traffic because they're sitting at the top spots right there. I did the same with your website. I wanted to put it into Ahrefs to kind of show you a little bit about how you guys are doing. You guys have a trust rating of 5. You guys have a DA rating of 0.2 here. But I think the issue really lies within these keywords here, because we have the same keyword that we're ranking for here, Plumber Fontana. 200 people are searching for that. But because you're down in the 8th spot here, there's not as many people finding your website. Same with Plumbers Fontana, California, or CA. There's only 20 people searching for that. But because you guys are in the 10th spot, not too many people are finding you. Same with this Plumber Fontana. You know, between this one and this one, that's 500 people a month looking for a plumber in Fontana that could be landing on you. And that's ideally what I would want for you. Because you guys are sitting in the 11th spot, and only 7 people are finding you. So the issue that I see a lot really falls down into these keywords, and not targeting them enough, or not being aggressive with them enough. So if we were able to follow these tips, we could definitely get you onto that front page. But that's all I wanted to cover with you today, Diego. I really appreciate you answering the phone earlier and giving me your email to take a look at this video. Take your time. There's no rush. When you do, if you happen to have any questions, feel free to reach out and contact me, and I'd be happy to answer anything for you. I do ask for a little bit of feedback on this video. If you don't mind, I think I mentioned that, just to let me know how I did with these. But I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I hope it's been super helpful. Have a good rest of your weekend.